Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast called Justice's Waiting Room, where we sit around and talk about the news and politics. I'm a socialist, so I just want everyone to have universal health care, education, income, and housing. One of the questions I frequently ask my friends is, who were you before you took on all that debt? I'm going to ask it again since I fucked it up. The question I keep asking the people that I'm around is, who were you before you took on all that debt? You see, what I've noticed about white cis males my age is how bitter, angry, ignorant, sexually repressed. They've repressed their upbringing. They have not sought mental health help. They are latched on to religion. They're a big fan of God and Jesus. They act nothing like Jesus. They don't understand God. They're the first person to call you and ask you for fucking help. Right? Because I don't matter. Right? I only matter as long as you can step on me. Because I'm an atheist. Because I don't have any kids. Right? Because I see what is ahead of us. I lost friends years ago when I said, it'll be feeding your children or eating them. Like, trying to illustrate how, and keep in mind this was before Donald Trump, how about climate change was going to ravage society, and that we'd be lucky to live out most of our lives here in the Midwest, in Indianapolis, Indiana, before any of that really gets us. You know, I could honestly say, having lived in Indianapolis for 20 years, the weather goes around the city, it feels like, to me. I say that knocking on wood, right? But really, I just wanted to spend all that time to say, hey, listen, you got to control what you can control. You need to get 8 hours of sleep a night. If you need to take a nap during the day, good. Make sure that you hydrate. Drink water. And then eat right. Okay? And then, hey, if you're going to do all that, you might as well exercise. And one of the things that I've learned in my life is that if you want to get stronger and faster, you need to split your lift and your movement. So listen to me. Most people stop listening by now, especially white people. They're just going to take the information, accept what feels like truth, discard anything else. But you stuck around because you're like, this dude's spitting fucking Bible. Yeah, and this is really about the rebellion. I feel very targeted. You know, before Elon bought Twitter, I honestly felt like I could say anything. You know, I was really going at it. I was a Vox Media journalist covering the Indianapolis Colts for 6 years. And before that, I did it as an amateur. My best friend and I, we own multiple Colts sites, like Coltzilla. He started them all. He was a genius. I just fucking was all along for the ride. But anyway, we were talking shit to other journalists. You know, like here in Indy, we have a piece of shit guy, Dan Dockich. And we just used to shit on him, right? Well, Elon bought Twitter and turned it into whatever the fuck this is, right? Whatever it is now. And same thing with Facebook. Facebook, for the record, it was cool when it started, but it lost cool points over time. And eventually it got to the point where you realize that the only people that you're like connecting with on like Facebook, Threads, IG, it's like family. Family, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. So my use of meta tools was already waning, right? WANING, waning. Like it was just kind of on a decline. And I'll be real honest with you. I think my audience knows what I'm talking about when I say I know what a man looks like. And a curl and a chain don't make you look tough. And I've been saying for a while to get their shit off your phone, but here's what I'm finding out, and this is what I'm bringing to the surface. I got people telling me they can't get Facebook Messenger off of their phone. That feels fucking criminal. Um, TikTok's not available in the App Store for me. This feels fucking weird, right? I'm not posting original content to TikTok anymore. I'm gonna post my long form video in the morning to YouTube. Okay. And again, I'm not inciting violence. Mm-mm. I'm just saying, in the era of technology, the thing that you can do and be most effective in the fight is to get rid of Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger. Definitely Facebook Messenger. And if you can't get it off your phone, you need to take that back into the store and tell them you want a device that doesn't have that on it. That's ridiculous. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. To not be able to get an app off your phone, unacceptable. And the thing about it is, I could do that. I could get the app off my phone. And now I'm wondering, like, if I were to put that app back on my phone, would I be able to get it off? And that feels like has lawsuit written all over it. I don't know exactly why. I should be able to delete a third-party app from my phone. You know what I'm saying? One that's not required for it to function. And I had made comments that, like, I'm gonna go to Android, and somebody reached out to me that she said, my husband was an engineer at Apple, and like a computer engineer, like built the programming, and she said he worked for them for a long time, Jared. They're actually really secure. Apple iPhone is actually the product. In terms of like security between the Android and an Apple iPhone, uh, you obviously you pay more, but it's like far more secure device. I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, for anyone looking for guidance, as I'd said, it's important that you control what you control. Don't let the shock and awe campaign fool you. Um, I mean, this is taking a playbook out of the American military and using it on itself, right? It's like Mike Flynn has his hands all over this, right? Every day, some new, unique bullshit. It catches up with you eventually. He's only 78. But yeah, when I think about the time frame that we're in, the people that are going to come out of this the strongest are millennials, people that actually were in the Marine Corps before me. They were in highly engaging scenarios similar to the campaign we're under, right? And so I've tried to make sure my audience knows what you can do is not sit around and doom scroll. This is not the time. So no Facebook Threads, IG, Messenger, get Twitter off your phone. Stop. Get off them devices. I'm on Blue Sky. You can find me there. I'm also posting my content on YouTube. And then we use Clapper as a backup. So I'm always co-streaming my podcast live. And then if a video does particularly well on YouTube, I'll repost an old video to TikTok. But yeah, if you haven't seen me hammering away on TikTok, that's why. It's 1,000% about who your boss is. And I'm 41, and I can already tell you that more than the money, more than the culture, it's about who do you work for. And I want you to think about that moving forward in your life. All you that work for Amazon, that are slinging shit on TikTok shop, you have no perspective. I hope this gives you some direction. There's a reason Jared Malott did not join TikTok shop. Hasn't applied for all these other programs. It's not what we're here to do. I don't fuck around with the fuck around. You get what I'm saying? Trying to change the world. We got bigger plans than that. But yeah, this is day X of the Great.